Is the U.S. economy on the verge of another depression-like event? A lot of people think so. Let's talk about it. All right, so I want to take a quick minute, share some thoughts, put together a lot of data, as well as just share, my thoughts and opinions on how, things are progressing a lot faster than we would all like to admit. So if you guys want to see more short clips like this, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll do my best to try to pull us together and deliver it to you in a short and timely manner. But the U.S. economy's current state is worrying because experts predicted that a 2008-2009 financial crisis would occur in 2001 and 2022, and it is already happening sooner than most expected. We must also acknowledge that the recession has been going on for some time now, that a global depression is on the horizon, one that will be more than just a hard landing. The worst wave of layoffs in a decade is getting worse as the economy struggles. As the economy slows, major retailers are closing hundreds of locations across the country, and the commercial real estate market is in disarray. More layoffs will inevitably follow as a result, and we risk getting into serious financial trouble. Just recently, the National Association of Realtors reported that the U.S. existing home sales fell by 0.7% in January of last year to 4 million units, down 36.9% annually from January 2021, and at their slowest rate since November 2010. The worst commercial real estate crisis in American history is anticipated as a result of rising interest rates and the work-from-home trend that emerged during the pandemic. The leading economic indicators index of the Conference Board, a major global macro analytics company, has been declining for 10 months. And as the economy slows, major retailers are closing hundreds of stores across the country. More job cuts are consequently unavoidable. With McKinsey & Company, a global management consulting firm that was founded in 1929, recently announcing plans to cut about 2,000 positions, including support staff in non-client-facing roles, we haven't seen the worst of all the layoffs is coming. So what can be done to stop the recession in the economy? Low spending has put the economy in a liquidity trap because when confidence drops, people tend to spend less and save more, which lowers economic activity and increases what little savings are still available. Ultimately, the Federal Reserve and central banks around the world cutting off the liquidity spigot. To end this current recession, the central bank could increase the money supply once more and reduce interest rates, which restarts the money cycle by increasing confidence and spending. That's the Fed pivot everyone's referring to. Bond values decline as a result of investors believing interest rates have peaked and will rise, then though the central bank may aggressively lower interest rates until they can no longer fall any lower, preventing an economic recovery. When low interest rates don't work, according to Keynesians, the government should spend more to bolster consumer confidence, increase spending, and decrease savings in order to restart the money cycle. Cutting back on spending and saving hurts the economy, while oversaving and underspending leads to liquidity traps. Barter is the foundation of real economies. Money facilitates trade, but production, not money, is what really generates wealth. Despite the fact that the global economy has long been headed for a crash and burn scenario, all governments have developed a dependence on debt while producing little or no value whatsoever. They have made many unsuccessful attempts to spend their way to prosperity. In the end, the losers are the owners of the debt instruments. It has never been more important. It is crucial to take action to safeguard your financial future because the U.S. economy is concerning. Since the recession has been going on for a while, we need to get ready for the impending global depression. It is advised to get a job while you still can if you don't currently have one. Try to keep your job as long as you can if you do have one. Remember, for those that are creative and entrepreneurial at heart, lies an abundance of opportunities in the world, which is how fortunes were made during the last depression. You can prepare yourself for the impending depression by having little cash on hand for emergency's sake, doing your best to alleviate debt, and learning to distinguish between your needs and your wants are just some starters. The most important thing to remember is that investing in tangible goods like gold and silver can give you a level of financial security that will enable you to recover after the crash and burn scenario transpires. It will act as liquidity for you when others have worthless paper or are forced into the CBDC that's definitely coming. Precious metals can be a tool to help you during the rebuilding phase of your life and put you on solid ground in the midst of this reset, which is inevitably occurring right now as I speak. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments section and hit the subscribe button to plug into RTD for more quick take videos as well as the shorts and live streams. See you guys later.